Why hello guys, and welcome to the first episode of our Aether Let's Play series. I cannot wait to jump into this game. And for those of you who don't know, this game can only run in 1.6.4 and it's a great mod. You could literally survive in this dimension of Minecraft. Now this is my favorite mod ever in Minecraft. This is the second mod I've ever found in Minecraft. The first one was Pixelmon, and that's actually how I found out about Minecraft. I always thought it was, when I first found out about it, I thought it was actually just Pixelmon. But nope, it is actually a mod. And, yeah. So we're just gonna jump in. I've played this a million times, the Aether, so I know what I am doing. I'm not stupid here. I know what's going on in the Aether world. And let me get this. Okay, now I'm gonna tell you what all this stuff is in a minute. 1 sec. Okay, good. I'm on normal. Now this stuff right here, this is Zanite, and that's actually like the iron ore of the Aether. And this is Ambrosium, and this is like the coal of the Aether. And then there's Gravitite, which I don't see any of right now. But that is basically the diamonds of the Aether, which is at the spawns at the bottom of these floating islands. And it is very rare. This is actually the Aether 2 mod. But it's the same, practically the same thing as Aether 1, just a few bug fixes and new items. But it has all the same stuff, and every pick has it. Every tool and armor set has a special ability. Like these picks, this one drops Ambrosium sometimes when I break a block with it. Double drops, and this one's also double drops. So I'm gonna mine some Ambrosium. This is very important stuff. Without this, you wouldn't be able to get anywhere. And in the Aether, there are also no furnaces. Instead of furnaces, we have altars. And oh, good. More Zanite. Instead of furnaces, we have altars. And see, I have my webcam. Sorry for bad webcam quality. But I'm using my computer webcam, so whatever. And if to craft an altar, it's basically just like crafting a furnace, except it's a little different. I'll show you how in a second here. You do need some Zanite though. It should be fairly easy to get. So you basically make a ring with this holy stone, and that's holy stone. You get Zanite and put it in the middle. Then you get an altar. Then altars can be used to repair tools and swords and stuff, but they won't repair any special items that you'd get in a dungeon, which I'll be explaining a dungeon in a little bit here. And we're off to a good start, I'd say. Now, when you're chopping trees, I would suggest that you always use a skyroot axe for just chopping regular trees like this, because they give you 2 wood for 1 block you break. The durability isn't that great on them, but I mean, you're getting double drops. So if you have a massive tree farm in the Aether or whatever, definitely use the skyroot. Skyroot's the best. And these here, these are orange trees. These are actually very efficient on my main Aether world. They are, well, I have like stacks of them just because I have like a little farm of like 5 or 6 trees. So let's definitely get some of these. And then those are MOAs. Those are basically transportation of the Aether. You do need a saddle, which I will be cheating for, because you cannot get them in the Aether, or at least anyway I know of anyway. And these are these are dungeons, which you at least need a full set of Zanite armor to fight in. Trust me. And okay, and at nighttime in the Aether, it is extremely dangerous. Cockatrices come out, which they look a lot like MOAs. And they shoot poison darts at you that give you nausea. and they poison you, which is very badly. The poison can't kill you, but if they hit you with a dart and you're at a half heart because of the poison, you're a goner. So yeah, you don't want to dive into them. And especially these sky root duels, they'll drop help, especially on the first day when you're trying to make a house. Because look at all this wood I'm getting, and I've only chopped down like 4 or 5 trees. That's ridiculous. You could just, bam, look at all that. And you can also ride pigs and cows. And pigs in the Aether are actually called pigeths, and cows are actually called flying cows. Not obvious at all. But I think we're gonna set up our house here. I want to keep it close to the portal just in case if I need to go in the main role for whatever reason. This is just gonna be a starter house. We'll probably make it more fancy in the future or tear it down, because I do want this to have good builds. So, have you guys ever played this mod before? If not, definitely go download it. It is the best mod. Ooh, trying to get close to me? Yeah, those guys will literally absorb you into them, and they'll launch you real high up in the air. You have to kill them to get out of it. It's a little annoying. And okay, good. We have just enough. Holy stone to make a shovel, which I absolutely hate. Hate you, shovel. I'm using you because I have to. But yeah, in the dirt here is actually not regular dirt. It's Aether dirt, which is again not really all that helpful. It's basically just dirt of the Aether. No duh, but it's pretty neat. It's a little different. I don't think there's really any use for it though. And I know almost everything about Aether 2. I've done lots of research on it. There's a few things I don't know, like how to make a freezer. But I know how to make an incubator and all that, which I'll actually be making here and in a sec. Because again, those are very useful. I'll tell you why in a second here. Because you cannot tame these wild moas. And that's not how you do it? Isn't that how you do it? Or is it with Holy Stone? I know I did that earlier and it worked. Okay, well, whatever. We'll figure it out later, so you don't really need to get anywhere now. But yeah, you need to hatch them out of an egg with the incubator, because these wild moas will lay eggs. And yeah, and the ranks of moas. There's blue moas, white moas, and black moas. White being the second best, blue being the worst and most common, and black being the rarest and the best. Blue give you 4 midair jumps and suddenly become night here. 4 blue midair jumps. White give you 4 midair jumps, blue 3, and black 8. Black moas look awesome, by the way. So if there's one on this island, I'll be extremely happy. Look, see, there's a blue moa egg right there. You should probably pick up, but I'm not. Because it's almost night, just doubling up my walls. Okay, now we should be safe for a little while here. This is actually a pretty good first day, I would say. And I also feel that these Ambrosium torches definitely give off a lot more light than regular Minecraft torches. Now let's put some of that down. And what else? What else do we need? Should we make boots or gloves? Gloves don't give you any armor points, but they do make you hit harder. Like, let's make gloves. I feel that will be helpful. And here's a whole nother section. You can have pets, pendants, the rings, gloves, miscellaneous, and then this is for a future update. I don't think you could do anything with that right now. You can see now I'm wearing gloves. So you can even see it on my fist here. But let's see if there's any cockatrices out there. I did notice my underworld that I've seen like no cockatrices or zephyrs, and I am playing on normal, which is very odd. Or tempest either. Tempests are basically zephyrs, but shoot lightning at you. Now I don't see any. Please don't tell me this is glitched out too. I mean, I've really seen like a few, but like I'd still walk around at night and still be fine. I only killed like 2 or 3 of them. So that's all I've ever really seen, and I've only seen like 1 zephyr. It's a little odd, if I do say so myself. It's like, huh. Well, yeah. That's odd. I don't see any. Not even a tempest. And I know they spawn on normals. I've seen them. But I think that's it for today's episode of Aether. Just basically a tutorial. And just getting started on my little house here. And see you guys next episode. Bye.